Good morning, afternoon, evening, everyone. Before I start this narration of the M&M 10 round robin final, I would just like to do a little bit of shameless plugging on the website I'm currently a member of, which is pretty cool. It's called Artisan Cave. Although it takes the name from a Pokemon location, the forum describes itself as a lax gaming forum. We just like to play games and just chill out on the forum. Really, that's all we pretty much all we do. So yeah, I'd suggest you take a look around, and I'll put a link in the description box. And yeah, I don't know if you like the looks of it, like the people there. At the moment, there's not many people there, but yeah, I'd just maybe like to join. Some people play a few Xbox 360 games. Some people have the PS3. So yeah, it's your choice. As I said, I'll just leave the link in the description box. So yeah, now let's get started with the battle. Right, it's Gazooki vs Skynet. So let's get on the way. Gazooki's leading with the Politoed, and Skynet's leading with the Rotom W. Personally, I'd switch out the Politoed just because I wouldn't want to get hit by the Thunder. But I don't know whether that's my PO lagging, but it doesn't seem to have Drizzle up yet. So yeah, oh there we go. It's worked now. So yeah, there. Okay. So I don't. Well, that was weird. Anyways, stuff happens, and now Rotom W is back in. He sends in Pharaoh, just because that's probably his wall. He then switches out, whilst the Rotom W goes for the HB Fire. Good pot move on Gazooki's part. So he's just going to go for the Thunder there. That does 54% to the Jirachi. He could stay in and go for it again. Personally, I would, because that's how I play. But he doesn't. He switches out to Politoed just to get that rain up. Obviously, Thunder has 50% in Sandstorm, if I remember correctly. Maybe it doesn't, but yeah, I'm a noober, so leave me alone. He goes for the Hypnosis as Jirachi protects and gets the Wish Healing. So yeah, what's going to happen now? They both do the double switch, and Gazooki goes to Pharaoh, as Skynet goes to Tyranitar. So yeah, Skynet goes for the Stealth Rock, and Pharaoh uses Power Whip, does a good amount of damage there. That's 64%, that's a 2-hit KO. And yeah, Gazooki protects there, maybe just a scout to see if he had the fire move or not. But obviously he doesn't, because he switched out to Gliscor. So Gliscor's going to just taunt that now, so Pharaoh can't use Leech Seed or Protect or any other non-attacking move. I doubt it's going to be a good idea for Gazooki to stay in. So yeah, he just goes out to Politoed as Skynet switches to Garchomp. Now he could get killed if it's a Choice Band. Well, with a Choice Band, Outrage or Earthquake, and depends on the bulk of the Politoed. Personally, I usually run bulky Politoeds in the rain. But yeah, they both do the double switch again, and Gazooki goes out to Pharaoh. I think he stays in. Yeah, he stays in. Just goes for the Protect, as Tyranitar as Skynet switches in Tyranitar. Once again, Skynet switches out and just goes to Garchomp, as Gazooki Power Whips with the Ferrothorn. Now, I would have switched out just because Power Whip against a Garchomp with Sand Veil in the Sandstorm is very unlikely going to hit it again over and over. Yeah, so yeah, he goes for his Leech Seed on the first turn, and Garchomp sets up a sub. Now it's gonna be very tight for Gazooki, because once Garchomp starts getting those Swords Dance, it's going to be very hard to stop him. So yeah, just a bit of lag here. on the video because of a chat going on in before good game, because that's really winds me up on PO. Like 5 turns before the game ends, they're like, good game, man, good game. Game hasn't even finished, but good game, yeah, good game. Just really winds me up. So yeah, Gazooki goes for the power whip. It does hit, gets a crit, and breaks a sub. And someone's just challenged me there. It's annoying. And then he goes for the Elite Seed again, as Garchomp sets up a sub. So yeah, that wasn't a very good play on his part. And Skynet goes for the Garchomp. That's a 2-hit KO as Gazooki misses with the power whip. So he's really gonna start worrying now because yeah, he's might get swept. So anyways, he sends in his Thunderous now. Just goes for the U-turn. It doesn't break the sub, and he switches in Polytone, which gets took down by a Dragon Claw. He gets the rain up though, so yeah, that's a benefit, I suppose. Even though Skynet does have Tyranitar still, so not that big a difference. But at least he's got 100% accuracy Hurricane now with Thunderous. So yeah, he goes for the hidden power there. Doesn't actually kill. Doesn't kill the Garchomp, no, and he has enough HP to get a sub up. So yeah, and then he gets took down next turn. Anyways, he switches in Tornadus. Probably just gonna have to go for the Hurricane if he wishes to live. Well, if he wishes to take it out and live. But yeah, Skynet predicts that, switches in Tyranitar, does 22%. He's not going to KO him next turn unless he gets a crit. So it looks a bit doubtful for Gazooki now. His hopes are just flying away there on the winds, and it's just yeah. So he gets a Hurricane, and it doesn't kill obviously, and Skynet finishes him off with an Ice Beam. So yeah, it turns out it was a scarfed one, so he couldn't U-turn out on it. So yeah, he switches in Azumarill. 6-2 at the moment. Aquajet is his only option, but to be perfectly honest, Gazooki is just a bit out of his league now. It's all piling up on top of him. So yeah, he takes out the Dragonite with Thunderbolt, and he's just gonna kill him now with Thunderbolt again. So yep, that's Skynet versus Gazooki there. Skynet beat Gazooki in a round robin. No, so that's 3 battles. Everyone has to battle themselves once each, and see everyone later.